of today's presentation. I can always get it much later. So my name is Engineer Ofon Bokudom is my name. I'm the Billionaire Ambassador. I'm the facilitator of today's business presentation. So if you're actually meeting me for the first time, I would like to talk a little beyond my name so you can get to know me beyond my name. I'm an electrical engineer by profession, and I'm 7 years old in the business. Our company is 16 years old in the world, 10 years in Nigeria. I came into the business 7 years ago as an electrical engineer. We went to school, then we sent our children to school. I was asked to study so hard. I did that. Of course, graduated with 2-1, went for youth service, came back, started looking for a job with my certificates for 3 good years. I've been looking for a job. I had no job. I was broke. I was poor, eating from hand to mouth, depending on all my aunties and uncles to survive. At some point, my aunties and uncles stopped supporting me financially. I realized that everyone has family responsibilities. I decided not to become a liability to anybody. So one day I was so frustrated. I carried my certificate under my mattress. How can I become a graduate for 3 years, no job? You know, I went on the street, started looking for where they're building houses. Anywhere I see one, I would say, please, I'm looking for the contractor of this building. When I'm showing the contractor, I will kneel down, carry my hands up and say, please, sir, engage me, I want to work. Sincerely speaking, most contractors out of self-pity, and they gave me a job, or they engaged me on site, and I was being paid 3,000 naira as a day job. 3,000 naira, I was very happy. That's about 7, 8 years ago. I was super happy. And I never knew that once you finish one project, you can stay for 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Probably no contract is coming in again. So I now realize that the money I saved, I finished it on feeding myself. And I decided to go and learn how to do liquid soap and air freshener. Every day I carry liquid soap on my head, I'll be crying, God, how did I spend 6 years in school and end up selling liquid soap just to buy food and eat? In the midst of selling the liquid soap, someone made me share this idea with me and said, Engineer Fund, there's an opportunity for you to partner with the company, submit your social capital, they will help you convert your social capital to financial capital. You can use the money and establish your life, and they will pay you money every day of your life. I was like, wow, how much would they pay me every day of my life? The young man said like 10,000 naira in a day, 20,000 naira in a day, 50,000 naira in a day, 100,000 naira in a day. I carried my hands on my head and I shouted, wow, this is too good to be true. And I never believed this gentleman. From June 2014 till February 2015, 8 months after he told me about the business, the young man went and bought a small Toyota Corolla. He drove the car and showed it to me and said, Engineer Fund, come and see the results of the business I've been talking to you about. When I saw the car, I swallowed my pride. I followed him to attend the presentation, and I met a young man like me talking plenty for 45 minutes. And just I'm going to talk plenty today, 45 minutes or less. And the young man said, all I needed to do is to buy a business portfolio. And I did not have money to buy a business portfolio. I had no other choice than to borrow the money from my uncle, the most eldest man in my family. And the man said, he asked me, I should hold my ear, that this money is taking a risk for me to borrow from the family purse and give to me, that if the money lost, I should follow the money and loss. That was how it was. So my uncle borrowed me the money. I started the business, and I started the business. And in my first 1 month, I was added to Millionaire School. I was given a note like this. I was given a textbook like this, a note. It was Millionaire School notebook. I was asked to write the names of everybody I know and their phone numbers. And I should also attend Millionaire School Monday to Friday, 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, 1 hour. That, of course, they will teach me core values in life, core purpose in life, money masterclass, financial intelligence. And I was super excited with the trainings and the knowledge that I received from the training. In my first 1 month, this company paid me 1.8 million naira. I remove my uncle's money, return back to him, pack out of face my face. So today, I'm 7 years old in the business. 7 years in the business is, of course, it has been a successful journey. I don't like talking about my 7 years experience. I always like to talk about my first 5 years experience. In my 5 years, the company has paid me over 600 million naira in my first 5 years. The company have taken me to over 10 countries in the world in my first 5 years. And the white Mercedes Benz you see on the screen is my 5th car in the business. And look at my latest, this car gives me so much respect I don't deserve. You know, this is my latest property costing me over 100 million naira in the billionaire estate. And the street is called after my name. It's interesting to let you know. And this is the first time I left the country called Nigeria. This company gave me all expense paid trip. You need to see me the first day inside flight. You know, someone that's finished university, went for service, never boarded a flight before. I don't know how airplane look like. Nobody has taken me to airport before. Imagine a graduate. So the first time taking me outside country was a big fight. The company took me to Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Manila, all expense paid trip alongside 120 Nigerian delegates, 2016. And at the time you are looking at my face, you can see I was just escaping from poverty. See the way I keep my face. You can see how my face looks like. I came back to Nigeria. This time you're looking at me, I was single, not married. But today I'm a proud father of 3 children. Last 4 weeks, my wife gave birth to a bouncing baby boy, making me a father of 3. I think I'm going to stop there. So you can continue having more you want to have for me. So I came back to Nigeria, quickly got married. Of course, look on the screen, this is my lovely, beautiful wife. This is me. This is my first mentee, the first woman I mentor in Nigeria. Her name is Mrs. Nyeneme Paul. She made 1 million every single month. Company gave 3 of us alongside 125 Nigerian delegates, all expense paid trip. That was the year 2017, 2018, I practically mentored 19 people in Nigeria that makes 1 million naira every month on a part-time basis, on a spare time basis. And the following year, 2019, I personally mentored 28 people alongside with 229 Nigerian delegates. Of course, the company sponsored all expense paid trip. We came back the following year. I took over 100 people to Dubai. Had a wonderful trip because traveling is part of education, you know. And of course, looking at me today, this is me with the honors of the company. I've been a delegate in about 10 countries now, me and my beautiful wife representing my country, Nigeria, the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And of course, you are seeing my amazing trip. And November this year, we are having another trip to Dubai. And again, you are coming for the trip. If you are going to be part of the trip, go to the comment section and type 1. Engineer Phone, I want to be part of the trip. You are coming to Dubai, November 2022. Go to the comment section, type 1, type 1, type 1, type 1, type 1. I want to see your comment section on the chat box right now. So looking at it today, the business we are introducing everybody to is called the sharing economy. Someone asked me a question, say, please, what is the sharing economy? Please, the sharing economy is the new normal. Even if you are going to forget everything I'm going to say today, because I'm trying to be a little bit fast to buy time, but pay attention, you can still hear me very well. The sharing economy is a new normal. So please, even if you forget everything, don't forget the sharing economy. That's the topic of today's business presentation. So, and it's a new normal. New normal of what? Of creating value, of touching life, of creating impact, of making money, of creating the lifestyle you want for yourself. So looking at it today, I'd like to give a special warning to all of us listening to right now. If you don't believe that anyone can become super successful and a multi-millionaire within 6 months to 3 years, then we urge you to leave this meeting right now, because what you're about to see now has created successful self-made multi-millionaires within 6 months to 3 years. Looking at this beautiful woman, her name is Mrs. Hannah Okondo. I met her selling recharge card under the umbrella some years back, and I snapped her a picture. I said, Madam, tomorrow you will tell me you are not selling recharge card, you know? Let me just keep this for record purpose. And the following year, this beautiful woman from Kogi State bought a brand new Lexus 330. And of course, the woman today has bought landed property. She has built her house. She has roofed her house. She's about to pack in. And look at the trip. The first time I took her outside the country, it was an amazing experience for her. And let me ask you a question. How will you feel waking up one morning to realize all your dreams and goals have become a reality? You're going to feel good, then follow us to the end of today's presentation, because here is the prayer point answered right now. So Share Get Paid Project is a global brand that is empowered, that is aimed at empowering individuals with financial strength, ability to convert your social capital to financial capital. So the question you asked me is that, in general, what is social capital? Now, everybody on your cell phone is called social capital. Everybody you know is your social capital. Everybody you ever meet, and you have met already is your social capital. So your job is to write down the names of everybody you know and their phone number. That is your job. Your job is not to talk to somebody. Your job is not to sell products. Your job is not to sell anything. Although the company has physical products like the ones I have on my table here. We have toothpaste here. We have soaps here. So they have a lot of products for you. So all these products the company will give you the product for personal use. Your job is to write the names and your phone number. This is your social capital. All the contacts in your cell phone is your social capital. So we help you convert the social capital to financial capital. A lot of us have our cell phone in our hands and we are still complaining. The economy is difficult. Buhari is hard. Buhari is stingy. My governor is not doing anything. My father is not supporting me. My auntie is not supporting me. They complain too much because they lack the skill set how to convert their social capital to financial capital to work for them. So we teach you, we have the skills, we're going to coach you how we can convert, let me call it social money to physical money. So your job is to give us the names and the phone numbers in your phone. Anybody you don't want us to mention your name, just start them. asterisk them, we will never mention your name. We are going to keep you anonymous. And we talk to them about what our product and our services. If any of them is interested and pick a portfolio, you get paid. Let me put it like this in a layman's way. Let's say you listening to me right now, you have a plot of land, 500 square meter, and the land goes for 3 million naira, for example, in a good location. And you called me and said, please, gentlemen, I have a land. This is my land my father gave to me. Look at the original documents of the property. I just need to sell the land for 1 million naira because I have a pressing need for money. Get a buyer for me and I'll give you 10%. I move around the whole street, talk to everybody I can talk to, show them the property. Each and every one of them said the land is wonderful, in a wonderful location, of course, but there's no money to buy the land. You will not give me 100,000 as the agency fee because I've not gotten a buyer to the land, right? Imagine that I got a buyer to the land and the buyer pays you 1 million naira, transaction completed, lawyer signed on the document, and you receive 2 million naira. Either you give me 5% and the buyer give 5%, which is 10%, or you give me 10%, which is the agency fee. The question remains, why did you pay me 100,000 naira? Because I connected a buyer to the land. So the same thing happened. We have physical products. We are looking for buyer for the product. So you give us number from your phone. We call the numbers, show them the product, and they buy the product. You that gave us the contact. Company pays you money for giving us the contact. So what are you waiting for? Some people have contact in their phone from January to September. The contact is not producing any 1 naira to them. Why can't you share the contact with us? Because this system has been working for over 16 years across the group, and the company gives you value creation trainings, personal development training, leverage system trainings. And I'm happy to let you know that the vision of the company is to create 100,000 entrepreneurs that will earn $10,000, which is 4 million every month before the year 2025. So far, so good. The company has created over 60,000 self-made multi-millionaires that makes at least more than 4 million naira in a month, and including me. And I'm happy to let you know that if I can succeed, you listen to me, you can do better. Please touch yourself and say, I'm a success. Touch yourself, say, I'm a millionaire. Because if I can do well in life, you can do even much more better than me. Take a look at this very well, because I want to make you understand these are the four things the company will help you achieve. Somebody's asking me, Engineer, from all these things you're telling me, what do I stand to benefit? What do I stand to gain? What is my profit for listening to you? These are the 4 things the company will help you achieve. Number 1 is financial freedom. Number 2, health freedom. Number 3, of course, time freedom. And the 4th one is knowledge. Because people have a lot of money, but they don't have time to enjoy their money. People have money and time, but they spend it on their health, on arthritis, rheumatism, cancer, stroke. Company give you a lot of health product for personal use, and it's because it's not for buying and selling. And you also have knowledge that will help you return, because you need to know that poverty starts in the mind, ends in the pocket. Wealth starts in the mind, ends in the pocket. When you see a man with an empty pocket, it shows you a man with an empty mind. Because if wealth creation was not a mind work, if it was a physical work, that means people that push wheelbarrow in the market, it would have become the richest people today in the world. If wealth creation was never a mind work, if it was by physical work only, people that carry down with the cement from trailer to warehouse would have become the richest people today in the world. So the wealth creation has always been a mind work. When you see a man lazy, lying down like this, keeping himself like this, that is a result of a mental laziness manifest in a full shape form physically. That's what you see right now. So what the company do, the company give you so much knowledge, because knowledge is a currency. That is why you must know the difference between Ponzi scheme, business, that's Ponzi scheme, scams, business and investment. Because if you don't know the difference between the 3 of them, you fall a victim ignorantly. There's a litmus test you can use to know. It's simple. Every Ponzi scheme mostly don't have product or services, physical products. A good example is MMM. MMM doesn't have a product or services. So they came to me, talked to me some few years ago. I told them, show me your product. They said no product. Show me your service you render. They said, I told them this business model can never last more than 3 years. And it collapsed. It didn't take on 3 years. Because Dangote have product. They have cement, they have sugar, and the rest of them. Keke man render services. Baba cut your hair, render services. Laundry man wash your clothes, render services. So any business without a product or services, that business can never last more than 3 years. And you see, some people have products, but their product doesn't have NAFDAC number, like Chimol, High Life, Stock Exchange, ESPN, name them. Of course, Chimex and the rest of them. They don't have products or services. So, the fact is this. Anywhere you go, somebody tells you, you don't do anything, you make money, run away. There is no free money, even in Freetown. That is for Ponzi scheme. Anything business, if you like, do poultry farm, fish farm, sell clothes, sell diesel, sell food, whatever business you want to do, you must put in time. You must put in energy. You must put in focus. You must put in passion. You must put in determination. Anything business, etc. If you want to do investments, please go to legal financial institutions like banks, buy treasury bills, buy bond, buy shares. So what we are doing here, we don't do Ponzi scheme and of course scam here. We don't do investments here. What we do here is business. Our business is that you give us the names and phone numbers from your phone, of course, contacts from your phone, and attend Millionaire School for personal development. And Millionaire School is a 6-month program that is free of charge. We do it as a corporate social responsibility, and the cost to cover our personal development trainings, core values in life, core purpose in life, money masterclass, financial intelligence. So take a look at these. These are the 4 things you're going to enjoy from the company. Let me tell you the fact here that the real reason, the real reason that most people struggle financially today is that they learn to work hard for their money, but they never learn the principles of wealth creation. A lot of us see today struggling financially today is because they learn and they study to work for money. They never learn the principles of wealth creation. That's why people are broke. People are struggling today to pay their children's school fee. It becomes a prayer point. 95 prayers people pray in church are money-related prayers. Shockingly telling you, because they can't figure it out. Anything that you don't, anything you cannot define overwhelms you. Anything you can define, you can modify. So you just define the principles of wealth creation, which is leverage. Robert Kiyosaki wrote a book called Cash Flow Quadrant. The guy said that we make money in 2 major ways in life. Listen carefully to this. If possible, write it down. Number 1 is active income, whereby you work for money. Number 2 is passive income, whereby money work for you. I said there are 2 ways we make money in life. Number 1, active income, you work for money. Number 2, passive income, money work for you. So between working for money and money working for you, which one do you think is better? If you want money to work for you, type 1. If you want to work for money for the rest of your life, type 2. If you want money to work for you, type 1. If you want to work for money for the rest of your life, type 2. If you want money to work for you, type 1. If you want to work for money for rest, type 2. Thank you, Miss Paul. Thank you, Francis Emuwa. Thank you, Victor. These are the people that want money to work for them. And our prayer and our dreams and our goals and our vision is that money will work for everybody listening to me right now. Because see, I want money to be a slave in your hand. I want you to use money and send in message. You will go and come back. Because see, the world 95% population is working for money. That is a big deal. And the world 5% population, money is working for them. And I want you to be in that category where money works for you. So they look at this. The one 5%, why money is working for them is because they are leveraging. The 95%, why they are working for money is because they are trading their time for money. They asked Alhaji Aliko Dangote one question. Alhaji Aliko Dangote, you are the richest man in Africa. How many hours do you work in a day that make you so rich and wealthy? Even me, I was shocked when Alhaji Aliko Dangote said, I work for 400,000 hours in a day. 400,000 hours in a day. Journalist said, God give everybody 24 hours in a day. Alhaji Aliko Dangote, how come you work for 400,000 hours in a day? And that Alhaji Aliko Dangote said he has over 50,000 staffs that come to work in the morning by 8 o'clock and close by 4 p.m. 8 to 4 is 8 hours. 8 to 4 is 8 hours. 8 to 4 is 8 hours. Multiply 8 to 4, 8 hours times 50,000 people. That is 400,000 hours in a day. Every employee you see sell their time every day and collect salary at the end of the month. Every employer of labor you see buys people's time every day and pay them once in a month called salary. That is why you have to turn to your neighbor. Tell your neighbor closer to you, tell him neighbor. Touch your neighbor closer to you, tell him neighbor. If you are not serious in this life, I will employ you. You're not talking. Touch your neighbor of your neighbor. Tell him, if you are sitting close to someone, tell him neighbor. Tell him neighbor. If you are not serious in this life, I will buy your time. Whenever you see somebody working for salary, the person need help. Do you know why the person need help? Because what 100,000 naira salary, 200,000, 300,000, 1 million naira salary, 2 million naira salary used to buy last year, that amount of money cannot buy that same thing this year because of inflation, exchange rate, forex market, and of course, a lot of things that's happening in the market right now in the country called Nigeria, the inflation of our currency and all of that. So listen to me carefully. You need an extra income. You need a spare time income. You need a part-time income. That is why we are showing you this business that will not take your time. All you need to do is to give us all the names from your phone, names and phone number from your phone. That's what we need. And at 10 Millionaire School, whenever you are free, and we are going to train you, we are going to support you to make money. The company already 16 years, 10 years in Nigeria, head office in Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt. I'm in Uyo, and the good news is that we have the capacity and the training to make sure your dreams become a reality in this project. Let me tell you something you need to know. Whenever you see someone working, telling you I'm an employee, the person is simply telling you I have a job. Job is spelled J-O-B, which simply means just obey your boss. Once you have a job, you have a boss. Your boss must tell you when to come to work, when to close from work, how much will pay you. When somebody pays you salary, the person will use your time, the person will use your energy, the person will use your intellectual property. Do you know what they will pay you every month? Salary. Nobody has collected salary and buy private jets. Listen carefully to this. Nobody has ever collected salary and buy Lamborghini. Nobody has collected salary and built a skyscraper. Do you know why? Because salary is a bribe you give to an employee to forget about their dreams in life. People have beautiful dreams because somebody bribed you every month. You forget about your dreams. Let me tell you something you need to know. If I employ a driver to drive me, and my driver comes to my house every morning, please tell me the truth. Whose direction would the driver go in that day? Of course, my direction. If I'm going to a banking layout, it will take me there. So for 35 years, people has been going on other people's direction. They have never gone to the direction one day of their life. And you know what happened? They will retire and they will regret all their life. My mother worked for Akwa Ibom State government for 35 years. My mother retired as a head teacher in primary school. Do you know for the past 7 years, Akwa Ibom State government have never paid retirees their retirement benefit? You are telling me, see my mother broke and poor after retirement, I should go and get a job. Okay, I am not interested. The thing is this, you need to know that once you are working today for salary, you need help. Do you know why you need help? Because if my father was a medical doctor, listen carefully to this, and my father died as a medical doctor, after the burial, can I go and carry my father's certificate and say, I'm inheriting my father's certificate? Me too, I'm a medical doctor. Can I do that? You didn't answer my question. See, I asked a question here. If my father was a professor of law, University of Nigeria, professor of science, University of Lagos, and my father died as a professor, we are just talking. And of course, after the burial, can I go and carry my father's certificate and say, I'm inheriting my father's certificate? Me too, I'm a professor. Can I do that? Let me do something today. If my father is the MD and the CEO of this bottled water company, I'm the only child, I'm 1 year old, and my father died being the MD and will all the property to me. Even though I'm 1 year old, for example, I'm the only son or the only child, that property belongs to me even at 1 year old, because when I'm up to 18 years, I can legally by law inherit my father's property. Somebody tell me something, they said, often, do you know when somebody tells you that at 18 years, if you commit a crime, you can go to jail? That means at 18 years, you are qualified to be the CEO of your life. Stand up, take action, because the capacity to think make you successful. So people are not thinking that the people that are working on people's thoughts. So being successful, you cannot achieve that being an employee. You can also achieve that being a self-employed. You know all the self-employed people now, keke man, okada man, laundry man, barber, mechanic, tailor, seamstress, people that trade their time for money. Let me tell you something today. If I'm cutting people's hair, I have a good shop, for example, I'm the only one cutting the hair. The day I'm not feeling fine, the shop is closed. Will I make money? Answer me now. Of course, no, I won't make money because I'm the only one there. Self-employed. So the only solution for you to become super successful and super rich in the 21st century, if you're really interested, is for you to become a business owner, entrepreneur, or an investor. That means every entrepreneur, every business owner, you own a system, people work for you. System is spelled SYSTEM, which simply means save yourself, stress, time, energy, and money. Save yourself, stress, time, energy, and money. System. We are showing you how to create a system today. Do you know, common to own a system going to cost you millions of naira? Common to own a small shop in my city, Uyo, in Auron Road, for example, Popular Road in Uyo, it's going to cost you over 100,000. But tonight, right now in this business meeting, I will show you a business model with less than 50,000 naira. Listen carefully to this. I'll show you a business model with less than 50,000 naira, and I'm going to hold you by the hand to mentor you for 6 months for you to make at least your first 1 million naira in your life. I'm going to mentor you for 6 months for you to realize your dreams and goals. And I'm going to mentor you to make 50,000 naira in a day. I'm just talking to you. If I successfully help you make, it's going to take me 6 months to 3 years to help anybody make 50,000 every day of his life. If I successfully help you make 50,000 every day, that means for 10 days, you've earned 500,000. For 20 days, you've earned 1 million naira. For 30 days, 1 month, you've earned 1.5 million naira. Okay, we are just talking like gentlemen. If I help you make 1.5 million naira every month, carry as an extra income, as a part-time income, as a spare-time income, add the money on your present income right now. How will you feel? Good or very good? If you're going to feel very good, go to the comment section and type 1. I want to see your comment on the chat section right now, because I'm going to show you a business model. So you make the money and invest the money work for you, leverage. Now let's look at leverage. All successful and wealthy people, all, not half, not 10%, not quarter. All successful and wealthy people have one thing in common, and it's leverage. Leverage is the power to earn more and more money while you work less and less, either by having money and people or money work for you. It's called leverage, it's called the power of system. The world is changing, and the way people are making money is changing. I'm so happy I know about it, starting from 18th century. where it was considered to be the agricultural economy. Of course, where our forefathers were practically farming and hunting to survive. We left that generation, came to 19th century, which was considered to be the industrial economy, where they asked us to go to school, get certificates and get a good job. We all went to school. Most of us, listen to me, you went to school, you have a certificate, and you started working in factories in Lagos, in Abuja like this. But let me shock you today. All these factory workers you see in Lagos and Abuja, they have all been replaced with robots. What I'm seeing on my screen right now is a typical Amazon factory where robots work for 24 hours. This factory, 5,000 people were working on this factory, but 5,000 people have all lost their jobs. It's only two working in this factory now, the computer operator and the assistant. So this robot you see replaces human being. They work for 24 hours, no gratuity, no salary, no pension, no maternity leave, no complaint. They don't make mistakes. And let me tell you something today, computers and robots are replacing human being every day. That means people that went to school hoping to come and work in this factory before they graduate, their job has already been taken away by robots and computers and no go going back. So we left that generation, came to 20th century, where they told us about computer economy. Remember this kind of computer where we used to go to cyber cafe and we do night browsing with Pentium 2, Pentium 3, Pentium 4 systems, you know, all these kind of systems. But today, no more cyber cafe because all of us can browse from the comfort of our home right now with our smart devices, or watching us from our laptop, cell phone, and tablets and all of that. Things are changing. Now you know one change. Now only you did that class. We don't move on. So we move to 21st century, which is considered to be the sharing economy, or you call it the connected economy. And looking at it, we have moved from one generation to another, to another, to another. Let me tell you something you need to pay attention to. Clear to these details. In the 19th century, they told us that certificate is the key to become successful. They did not lie to us. It was the truth. It was the key, but no more the key in the 21st century because government have changed the padlock. Today, you can see graduates in Nigeria driving keke and minibus just to buy food and eat. Go and find out for yourself. Half of POS machine you see in your city today is run by graduates, either undergraduate or graduate because of ASU strike. Most of our youth are home, broke, poor, so they have to do something. So they can sell POS machine. I know something today. See, in the 21st century, certificate is not a guarantee. Everybody needs certificate, but it's not a guarantee. What you need now is certificate. You must be mentally smart and sound. If you are mentally lazy, your name is sorry, you end up working for someone that is mentally smart and sound. It's just a matter of time. So you need to be a sharer in the sharing economy. A sharer is someone who shares information that communicates value by helping people convert their social capital to financial capital. All the content you give to me is called social capital. My job is to help you convert this social capital to financial capital. My job is to help you convert all your contacts in your phone to physical money for you. How will I do that? I will call them. Anybody you don't want me to mention your name, just tell them. This is my pastor, this is my bishop, this is my, don't mention my name. I will not mention your name. I will keep you as anonymous. So you pick a portfolio, give me names and number, and attend Millionaire School. Don't talk to anybody, don't sell any products. I will talk to them about this business. And if any of them says yes, company pays you money, and the money enters your account every day of your life. We partner with banks. I will talk about the partnership shortly. So looking at it today, we are living the world of opportunities. We are looking for business model inside the sharing economy. Looking at this gentleman, this is the one most important reason why all of you listening to me today have to say yes today. Do you know why? Because all of you listening to me, most of you, you have what is called one source of income. So your family bills and responsibilities depends on that income. You see a man today in Nigeria, the man is not lazy. But the problem is that the man works so hard, get the money. House rent depends on that income. Children's school fee depends on that income. Feeding depends on that income. Transportation depends on that income. The worst problem that can happen to a man, village people still depends on that income. Okay? Your name now, sorry. Because you can work from January to September, okay? You see money fly in your account. You cannot account for it because responsibilities are too much on you right now. Look at even this man on the screen, can see the tears coming out of his eyes. You can see the bill on this man's back is too much. This man needs help. Please go to the comment section. Type help. I want everybody to type help. Please go to, just hit the comment section for me. Type help, 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 H-E-L-P. Even the man's leg is shaking. This man, the help he needs is not for us to give him money. It's to share an idea that will change his financial life or bring money to his pocket, whether it's working or not. So the only two jobs you need to do for me is to give me all the contacts from your phone and then attend Millionaire School. Do you know why Millionaire School is important? Ask me why. go to the comment section, type Y for me. I like interactive section. I don't like talking alone. I like when I'm talking and getting positive feedback. So the reason why Millionaire School is important is because person will go to medical school. When the person graduates, he becomes a medical doctor. Person will go law school. When the person graduates, he becomes a lawyer. Or that person will go Millionaire School for 6 months. When he graduates, after the 6-month course, what would the person become? If you know the answer, give it to me on the comment section. See, be a student of wealth. See, I want to study wealth. Pick wealth as a course, as a university, you know, study about wealth. People don't want to study about money. You are not money conscious. You are not wealth conscious. You are not success conscious. You're always failure conscious. That's why you attract failure to yourself, because the law of attraction states that what predominantly occupy your mind, you attract it. So once you become a student of wealth, don't want to work with you, and the sky will be your starting point. So we have 10 reasons why people say yes to this business. And I love number 10. Number 10 says transferable to your children. You know, this is making me 7 years in the business. For the past 3 years of my life, this company never pays me less than 100,000 naira in a day. Listen carefully to this. The company never pays me less than 100,000 naira in a day, of course, except Saturday, Sunday, or public holidays. And the company says, if anything happens to me and I die 500 years old from now, 1 million years from now, my next of kin will inherit that daily income. Of course, because of the company policy, it's called royalty bonus. Now, the company is a one-time lifetime business portfolio. That means you must pick a portfolio once for life, and the company pays you daily pay. And of course, we partner with banks. I'll talk about that. We'll give a physical product we're going to give to you, not for buying and selling. I don't like showing people my personal income because it's my personal life. But tonight, I'm going to show you my one of my smallest income 2 years ago. I cannot show you this year. I cannot show you last year. You will not sleep tonight. I bet you can never sleep. So let me take it to 2 years ago. And this was the month I received the smallest amount of money, that 2020. On the 1st of October, 182,000. 2nd of October, 573,000. Saturday and Sunday, I did not earn money. Of course, 5th of October, 687,000. Tuesday, 583,000. Wednesday, 300,000. Thursday, 503,000. Of course, Friday, about 390,000. Every single day of my life. The following day, company pays me 685,000. Tuesday, 367,000. Wednesday, 306,000. Thursday, 2.1 million naira. The following Friday, of course, 411,000. Every single day I wake up with a lot, and my life has never remained the same. I cannot. I say it's too good. I don't know how to express the joy I have. Now, the company has 6 portfolios. You can make a choice. The choice is yours. The bigger, the better for you. But I thought number pass. Get yourself started. Plug yourself into the system. Give us a hand. Let us help you out. We are here to support you. I am 7 years old. I was being mentored. I was being supported by the mastermind mentors. And today, my life has become the reality because my dreams have become. I no longer worry about children's school fee. I have 3 children. I no longer worry about problems. I don't worry about challenges, about money. Money has totally become a slave to me. And I can sit down for my home, comforting, making over 100,000 every day of my life. It may be small money for you, but every day, it puts smiles on my face. And let me use one portfolio as an example. You gave me all the contacts in your phone, right? And I started calling them. Anybody that says yes, company pays you 20,000 naira. Tell your neighbor small money. When 2 customers says you earn extra 7,000 naira, let's say this is you. We are talking to you. Let me say this is you. You came today, you pick a portfolio, you drop your contacts, you drop your account number. And of course, I talk to your contact. One of your friends, Fatima, says yes. Company pays you 20,000 naira. Of course, you go to the bank the following morning, put your ATM card, put your PIN, and the money come out. Of course, you collected the money, counted the money, and the money is complete. Let me ask a multi-billion-dollar question. How will you feel? Good or very good? If very good, go to the comment section and type good, very good, or excellent. I want to see you type for me. So looking at it, I called the contact you gave to me, and one of your friends, of course, came to say yes. You earn 20K, and then company add extra 7,000 in your account. That means you have earned 20, 40K plus 7,000, 47,000 in your account. Let me shock you a little bit. Now, Fatima and Akbos will give me contact on their phone. And I'm going to call Fatima's contact, Akbos contacts, of course, bring them to my office, go to meet them wherever they are. If they cannot come to my office, anyway they are, of course, 4 customers say yes. Each of them also in 20K and 7,000 naira. You for doing nothing. Company policy says whenever a customer say yes on the left and the right, company must pay 7,000 naira. Whenever a customer say yes left and right, company must pay 7,000 naira. The more the customer say yes left and right, the more 7,000 naira you earn for the rest of your life. This is how I make 600 million naira in 5 years. All they need to do, pick the portfolio, give me contacts from your phone. It's called Sucha Capital. Mark the ones you say I should not mention your name, and your name will never be mentioned. We'll keep you anonymous and go and talk to them. And if anyone says yes and pick a portfolio, you get paid. We work with strategy, because strategy win wars, not strength. What win war is not strength, it's strategy. What is strategy here? All the contact this gentleman gave to me, I don't need all this contact. That's the truth. I don't need all this contact. I don't need all this contact gave to me. About 5 sheets. See, this 30 contacts here. The man has given me 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 150 contacts here. I don't need all these 150 contacts. I just need six, and I'm going to call these people in 30 days and help this man get 6 customers in 30 days. Once I get 6 customers in 30 days, I'm done. Imagine the 6 customers pick one portfolio. That man simply makes 20,000 naira times 6, which is 120,000 at least for a start, and 7,000 times 3, 21,000. That man has successfully earned 141,000 naira for giving me contacts on his phone. I'm putting his tap all. Say, don't call my name. And I will not call his name. And the man just sit down. And of course, I call the customers, talk to them, share this video link with them, and they look at it and they say, wow, I'm interested. I want to pick up a portfolio and drop my contact. I want to pick my portfolio and drop my contact. That's what happened. This guy, just imagine this. Now, let me do something that will shock you a little bit. What if the people that came pick 3, not 1 portfolio, but 3 in 1 portfolio, the guy that gave me the contact in 30,000 naira. If I can get 6 customers say yes with 3 in 1, he earned 30,000 naira times 3, which is 180,000 naira. 7 times 3, 21 times about 201,000 naira as an extra income. Let me shock you a little bit. A lot of people ended last month of August not having 201,000 naira in their account as extra income. Let me see, shake a little bit. We are now in September, and today is the 4th of September, 2022. And a lot of people have born 4 days. No plan at all of making extra income this month of September. He that failed to plan to fail. If you don't have a plan for yourself, you fall into someone else's plan. Guess what they have for you? Nothing much. Nobody has anything much for you. Your boss cannot pay you more money that you become richer than him. No boss does that, including me. Think about it. You need to stand up and hold your own plan now. Own a system, plug into a system. Imagine the contact you gave to me. They did not buy 3 in 1 portfolio, and they came and bought 7 in 1 portfolio. You gave me the contact. You earn 50,000 times 6, because we are building the blocks of 6 in 30 days. There is no way you give me contacts for 30 days. I cannot get you 6 customers. I do this business full time for 7 years. I know what I'm talking to you about. I know the in and out. I know the objections I'm going to face. I know the rejection I'm going to face, but I have a strategy. Go to the comment section and type strategy. Type strategy for me. I want to see your comment on the section. So give me 150 contacts on the phone. I'll help you get 6 customers in 30 days. I'm done with you. Help those get 6. I'm done with them. This is what happened. Imagine I help you get 6 customers in 30 days. I pick 7 in 1. You have earned 50K times 6, 300,000, 21,000 times 3. That is the matching reward. It's 63,000 because they pick a higher package. 363,000 naira as an extra income. Let me shock you a little bit. What if you start today and say, Engineer, from this month of September, I want to enter on 63,000 to pay my children's school fee. At least they're in nursery school. Can the money be enough for you? Can he buy you a good shoe? Can he buy a good clothes? Can he cook a pot of soup for you? Think about what you can do with 363,000 naira. Even don't know what to do with the money, let's go to hospital. A lot of people are there, they cannot pay their hospital bills. We can do charity. Let's go to motherless baby home. Let's go to orphanage homes. Okay, there are a lot of people that are hungry on the street. They need people like me and you to make money and support them, because the future belongs to those who sees possibilities before it becomes obvious. Let me work with you. Imagine the contact you gave to me. They did not pick, of course, 7 in 1, they picked 15 in 1. You that gave me such a contact of a prominent person, the company pays you for giving that contact 100,000 naira. Why did the company pay you money? Because he gave us the contact. Imagine that 6 customers saying yes, you have earned 100,000 naira times 6, 600K, and the matching reward is 49,000 times 3. That's about 747,000 naira as in total in 30 days from now. What if they pick 31 in 1's portfolio? You've totally earned 150,000 naira times 6 and 105 times 3, 1.2 million naira as an extra income. Let me shock you a little bit. Now, the secret is this. If you don't say yes to them, here you will say yes here, down here. So which one do you want, today or tomorrow? Procrastination is kill dreams. When water there for mouth for a long time, it will turn spit. Someone shows your policy, let me go and think about it. Before you think and come back, you'll be at the end. You know, I talked to somebody and they've been saying me 7 years ago, I will go and think about it. And now, 7 years after he met me, he said, I know you. I said, it's not my real face. He said, I know you. He mentioned my name. I said, you met me 7 years ago. I said, where did you meet me? Behold, this young man met me 7 years ago. Now he's broke and poor, struggling out of job because bank sacked him out of his job and he's stranded right now. I thought he said, see your life, you would have taken advantage of your future 7 years ago. Where I am, you would have been there. Then look at this. Once you say yes to this project, I don't want you to do anything ignorantly. Ignorance is bad. So I'll put you on a 1-week program, Millionaire School, where I can work with you one-on-one, mentor you, tell you everything about the business. You know, if I don't teach somebody how to drive a car, and I give him a car key to drive from here to another junction, I'm very sure the person will have an accident, kill people, if not kill himself. What I would do is to teach somebody how to drive a car or enroll him in a driving school. So after 1 week of training with me, let's say, because when I'm presenting my business in a good portfolio, I always show my business in a worst case scenario. If the things I talk to you never play out as planned, what happened? Take a look at this. In your first 1 week, let's say 2 customers say yes, out of the contact you gave to me, you gave me 150 contacts from your phone, and I call all of them, only 2 people say yes, and that was the end. You earn 7,000 naira and nobody says yes again. I will now enroll the 2 of them in Millionaire School, talk to them, collect their contact. Let's say 4 customers say yes the following week. Each of them earn 7K. You have earned 14K, you yourself. Why they earn 7K? In the next 8 weeks right now, you have earned 1.7 million naira as an extra income. Let me shock a little bit. A lot of people in the last 2 months not having extra income of 1.7 million. And I'm going to work with you the next 2 months from today. 1.7 million in a worst case scenario. Things never went as planned. We never thought about it. And let me shock you a little bit. What if we have these Zoom meetings every Sunday, 7 p.m. Nigerian time, West African time, GMT +1 on this Zoom. Join the Zoom link every Sunday for question and answer after the presentation. So you have 38 office in Nigeria, head office in Lagos, Port Harcourt, Abuja. I'm in New York. If you're in New York, connect with me at number 20 IBB, opposite E-Library, the last floor upstairs. You see me there. We are meeting there every Monday to Saturday by 8 o'clock. by 11 o'clock. And Sunday by 3 p.m. If you're a busy man, you're a medical doctor, you're a lawyer, you're an accountant, you're a bishop, you have been thinking of what you can do with your spare time, with your part-time, here comes a multi-billion-dollar opportunity for you, because I will not give you 1 week. I will give you 1 month. Take your time. Let's say in all of 1 month, but out of the 150 contacts you gave to me, only 2 customers say yes. Company pays you 7,000 naira. Imagine that you never did anything, but you enrolled in 2 of them Millionaire School for me, and I train and mentor is my job. Each of them earns 7K. You for doing nothing, 7K, 7K to 14,000 naira. In the next 1 year right now, you have earned a total of 17.2 million naira as an extra income. Let me shock you a little bit. A lot of people ended last year, 2021, not having 17.2 million naira in the account as an extra income. They started this year, 2022. Guess what happened? We are now in September, the 9th month of the year. They don't have any plan at all to make 17.2 million. Here comes a chance for you, because the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. The second best time is today. Can you say yes to the let's plan for the next 1 year? 17, how much do you start the business? Less than 50,000 naira. Company give you package, what's 70,000 naira? Physical proper personal use. And I work with you in 1 year from now. Let's say you did not make the 17.2 million. You make 15 million, 18 million, 10 million, even 8 million. It's not a bad business, because you can buy yourself a good car, land a property, start a house project, and become a landlord. We partner with Access Bank, Eco Bank, Zenith Bank, NAFDAC, SON, Nature's Way, and so many companies. Nature's Way is located in Utah, USA. The company is over 50 years in existence. The company, of course, is debt-free. The company has about 200, there are 700 different products. 95% of the product the company gives to you from Nature's Way. And the product is on the screen, ranging from toothpaste to beverages. And we have training, coaching, mentorship program for you to enjoy free of charge. And you have 6 main benefits to enjoy from this business model: excellent health, asset acquisition, free international trip, brand new car, time freedom. You have nothing to lose. We have achievement and award. The company started in March. We have created 60,000 self-made more-time millionaires for the past 16 years. The company started in March 2006. Today, we are in over 100 countries in the world. And I'm happy to let you know this is how we hold our conventions. The first day I saw this, I never believed myself until when I left Nigeria for the first time. 120 Nigerian delegates look at me here. Someone asked me a question, are you sure? Is it real? Millions of people all over the world look at me here. They are still asking me, am I sure? Is it real? When I returned back to Nigeria, Lagos, I was in head office in Ikeja. I met Francis Duru buying this portfolio. This is me. This is my lovely, beautiful wife, Shegun Arinze, popular Hollywood actor, even father, even sister, even army man, even the vice president of the country, Professor Yemi Osibanjo-San, in our head office in Abuja, even the former president of the country, Obasanjo, Chief OBJ, and of course, the present governor of Benue State, and of course, Kanu Nwankwo and his brother, and Nnamdi Achukwu and his lovely wife. Look at the honors of the company. You're asking me, have you seen them before? Yes. They come to Nigeria 2-3 times in a year before the COVID-19. Look at the first time I met them at Sheraton Hotel in Lagos. And look at me, exactly 1 year I was trained and mentored. The difference is clear. And look at me today. We are traveling to Dubai in November, and you're joining me to Dubai. You are joining to Dubai, all expense paid trip. Go to the comment section and type 1. In Genova, I'm joining to Dubai. Type one, type one, type one. Look at me today. Look at, I'm having my dream car. I always loved Mercedes-Benz when I was a child. I've never had a chance to have one, but right now I own one in my house, right? And this guy gave me a lot of respect. And looking at this, one of the past guys that passed through the millionaire school, Engineer Rinze is a multi-millionaire today. Architect Ukobong is a multi-millionaire passing through the millionaire school. Engineer Franklin, Mr. David Philip, of course, Mr. Damasero Gedan, Mr. Anthony Wose, Mr. Engineer Chukun Pala, of course, name them, Mrs. Nyeneme Paul, who has bought so many cars in the business, buy landed property, build out Chuku Somus or Chuku, Mr. Okondo, time will fail me to mention all the name. I would like to round up this class by asking you a multi-billion-dollar question. How big is your dream? How close are you to achieving your dreams? Do you have big dreams of giving your children good education? Why not say yes to this opportunity? Family vacation, why not say yes to this opportunity? You have dream, you want to have your dream home. You are tired of paying house rent. You want to become your own boss. You don't want somebody to boss you. You have received so much orders for so many people for a lot of years. Now you need time, it's now your time to take charge. Check charges now. Do you want to work from home? Do you need an extra income? Type for me, extra income. Salary is not enough. You need financial freedom. You want to make a difference in people's lives. 6 million children die of starvation every single year. You need good retirement. You want to have a good car. As we round up this class, this wonderful moment, let us read together what is on the screen. One together go. People don't have the patience to build a business for 3 years, but they have the patience to go to work for 40 years and going to people's direction for 40 years. Look at how we look for a job in Nigeria, struggling to go on people's direction. See a lot of crowd confused without no direction. Look at them retiring broke and poor. May you never retire broke and poor, like my parents. See what happened right now. I carry cardboard on the street. Enough is enough to pensioners suffering. Senators, have mercy on us, for God's sake. How can a senior citizen of Nigeria be treated like this? Federal government don't care. They don't care about ASU. They don't care about you. They don't care about anybody. What they care about is to embezzle money and install the next president. That is the name. And that's the news in brief. So you stand up and own your economy. What I'm talking to right now, stop depending on the federal government. Create your own economy and take charge. Touch yourself, say, I'm an entrepreneur. Touch yourself, I'm a successful man. Touch yourself, I'm a multi-millionaire. I'm a millionaire creator. That's who you are. You now retire broke and poor because you want to take charge. This is the time to stop. There's nothing like job security. This is the time to start building your own family business. Stop helping to make other family rich and wealthy. Your children will never inherit your job. As we round up this class today, company give you package was 70K, website was 50,000 and 500,000 naira, and of course 6-month mentorship program worth 1 million naira. Everything is 1,570,000. The company has reduced it to 100K. Now we're on promo of 49,990. So the starter package is 49,990. Of course, after today is 100K. The one business portfolio is 79,990. After today, it's 150,000 naira. 3-in-1 is 100K. I mean, for the one portfolio, 3-in-1 is 129 today. After today is 150, is 300K. 7-in-1 is 259. After today is 500K. 15-in-1 today is 499,990. You buy one, company give you 14 privilege slots, performance privilege slot, PPAs. 31-in-1 is 990. You buy one and company at 14 performance privilege slots for you. So you can do the VIP, pay for 7 in your name, pay for 8 people that we are going to train for you, and you make money while sleeping. Okay, the key to getting success is getting started, and the company project account is on the screen. So you just make up your mind, do the transfer right away, send us the evidence of payment to the customer care line on the screen, get back to the person that shared the Zoom link with you or that shared this video with you, ask the person for his name and his phone number and his millionaire school number. Send the millionaire school number to us or reservation code to the screen, customer care line on the screen, and of course that will make the job easy for us. The starting point of all achievement is desire. If someone offers you an amazing business opportunity and you're not sure you can do it, why don't you say yes? Learn how to do it later. Take action, because action changes things. Those who take action quickly get results faster. Frequently asked question, is the business real? Obviously yes. Is it for everybody? The answer is yes. Will I have 1 hour, 2 hours to put in the business to build the business that will pay me 50K to 4 million every single month? Yes. Do I need to do I have to sell product? The answer is no. You don't need to sell product. Do I need to convince anybody? No. Is this a business or an investment? This is a business, not investment. Will I be given a system support to succeed? Yes. How will I start? Pay your money right away. Join the Millionaire School for Rotation. Get your business tools and materials. Submit your account number and share the information and get with us. Thank you so much, and to the contact people. So you are picking up your portfolio today, and you have been with me from the beginning to this very moment. You have questions for me, please go to the comment section. Unmute yourself, tell me your name, your location, where you're calling me from, and your question. Please, today must be your first time. If today is your first time here, you are picking your portfolio right now, unmute yourself. You have questions for me, I'm ready to take your question. Tell me your name, your location, and your question. The unmute button is on, so you can actually unmute from anywhere you are. I think that's the end of my presentation today. So while I wait for questions to come in, let me check the comment section. Whether I have any question on the comment section. So you can also type it for me on the comment section if you're shy. Prophet Dominic, where are you calling me from? Good evening. Hello, Prophet Dominic. I see you unmute yourself. You have a question for me? Where are you calling me from? Prophet Dominic Orobos Isa. Where are you calling me from? You have a question for me? Ekerete Williams, you have a question for me? I see you unmute yourself. Good evening.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening, sir. I'm calling from Edo State, Auchi precisely.
Auchi, let me, Williams, let me take from
Hello?
Auchi. Prophet, yeah, Dominic, I can hear you. What's your question, Dominic?
From Auchi.
Yeah, what's your
from
question?
Edo State, Auchi precisely.
Yes, you're welcome from Auchi, Prophet Dominic. Welcome from Edo State. What's your question?
Orobo, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, your question.
Yeah, from Auchi.
I can hear you. Hello.
Yes, yes,
your
sir.
Question.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
I just came in. I found it so difficult to enter, so I just came in. So
okay, what do you do?
I don't have any question because I don't like to.
Don't worry, Dominic, what you do is that since you just came in, get back to the person that invited you here. Tell him to give you the recorded version of today's presentation, because the IT personnel will download this, convert it to phone format, and share it to all of us. So he or she will send the recorded version of today's presentation. You can watch it again and again and again and again. Ask a question and be part of the business. So, Ekerete Williams, good evening. Where are you calling me from?
Yes, I'm calling from Port Harcourt. I'm very grateful.
Port Harcourt.
Yes.
Okay. Is today your first time on the Zoom call with me?
First time.
Okay, ask your question.
Yes, no, I don't have to ask again. Based on what you have said, I'm going to go back to the person that introduced me, and he will give me all the information I need.
Yeah, thank you so much. Please, Ekerete, once you get on board, ask the person to give you my personal WhatsApp number. My name is Engineer Ofon Bokubokudom. Then I'll add you on my personal mentorship program where I can practically hold you by the hand with other mentors from US, from Dubai, from France, from Italy that will support you to achieve your financial dreams and your financial goals. The mentorship program is free of charge for 6 months. You don't have to pay a dime for it. And we are going to welcome you on board.
Thank you very much. I remain grateful. I do that.
God bless you. Ofon Imeuko, where are you calling me from? Good evening.
Engineer, good evening.
Yeah, where are you calling me from?
Engineer, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Oyo, precisely. Oyo.
Is it your first time on the Zoom call with me?
Exactly.
Exactly. Okay, your question.
Yeah. Well, I'm thrilled by the way you moderate the whole almost 45 minutes to 1 hour. Well, I'm thrilled, but I want to believe you that what you are saying is facts. Then I need more analysis. That's why I've dropped in the message that I need your contact, because the person that referred me, I can't really know the person exactly, but just told. So please, how is this true? And for some of us that don't really have time, because I'm into architecture on site and other stuff. So can this mentorship issue be online, or can we do it as we are now?
Okay, Ofonimoko, I want to appreciate, thank God you're in Uyo with me. I'm in Uyo too. My office is at 20 IBB, opposite E-Library. E-Library, a very popular street in Uyo, or popular avenue.
I know
the last floor upstairs is my personal office. So you can walk in any day. I'm always in the office from 8 o'clock till 6 p.m. Monday to Saturday, except I'm not in this country called Nigeria. So I always travel. So I'm always in my office. So you can walk in, see things for yourself, ask me personal questions, and I would love to work with you. And the sky will be your personal. I don't like giving you my personal number, except they come on board. But I'm going to give you my number. And I would like you to give me that number that send you the Zoom link, so I can talk to the person, because we work together to help you start it. I've sent my personal WhatsApp number to you on your comment section, so check it to see it. But I want to send me that person that invited us, send me his number, and he'll talk to the person so that we can work with you, but the sky will be a starting set. So we can do the Zoom meetings, the mentorship online. We have the online platform, we have the offline platform. So you want to come to office, perfect. All over the Nigeria, Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, every city in the country, we have offices. If you want to join me online, no big deal about it. Always on Zoom. Thank you so much. Ofon Imeuko. the architect. I would love to see you. I would love to work with you. Okay, I'm still waiting for more questions. I'm able to meet yourself. But please, if you're not picking your portfolio right now, I want to give you this kind of an expo, because my people say in my dialect, if I'm not, I don't know how to say that in English. So you guys will help me interpret for those that don't understand your language. So what I'm going to say is that if you're interested and you don't have the money to start right now, you can do part payment, instrumental pay, or deposit. So what you need to do is this. For example, you make a part payment of 30,000 and the promo is over. You will not pay 100K, you balance 19,990. You make an instrumental pay or part payment or deposit of 20K now, and you come back to balance, you balance 29,990, even 10K. The least you can deposit is 5,000 naira. So you are balancing 44,990 instead of 100K. So if you don't have the capacity to pay for any of the portfolio right now, you can do the part payment into the company project account. The account number is on the screen, so that at least we can send report to the company that, see, this person is interested, but you could not afford all the payment at once. So he's make part payment. So whenever you come back, you balance the difference of it and pick your package and be part of the mentorship program, and we are ready to support you. So please take a screenshot of the account number on the screen and decide the package you want to go for, and we'd love to work with you. I think since there's no other question, I would love to say thank you everybody for creating your time to be part of today's event. My special appreciation from the depth of my heart goes to Adekunle. God bless Secretary Williams, Elisha, of course, Ibanga. God bless you. Okay, God bless Elisha Ibanga. I want to say thank you so much, Francis. Franca, God bless you, Humphrey. Larry, Dubai, okay, Odasanya, Ofonime Uko, Okeke Oluchi, Victor Ononiwa, and the rest of us, time will fail me to mention the name. I want to say a big thank you to all of you, Prophet Dominic. God bless you for creating your time to be part of today's event, and I hope to see you on top. We'll succeed together, and the sky will be our starting point. And this is the best we can take right now. Have a wonderful evening, have a wonderful time, and bye-bye for now. God bless everybody. My blessing never fall down on me. Goodness and mercy follow me every day. Everything I touch, what is